Welcome to Game Theory, gaming's tangential learning experience.
Well, today we got in store for you. See, I have a theory. I think MatPat's gay. But apparently MatPat is going to save YouTube with all his might and soul. He's got a bunch of ideas. I'm not really interested in any of that. I'm interested in practicing on my gaydar. And this is brought to you by big MatPat fan, Comrade, young black teenager.
Listen, I just thought it was an interesting topic. You're an asshole for this.
I said, all I could see was gay. Closets misspelled? Boy, I tell you something. Fucking, you know what? I'm doing 20 fucking things. Yeah, closets misspelled. I'm gonna take it. I'm doing 20 fucking things. And Vault, I asked them how to spell MatPat as to do it one word. They tell me the wrong fucking thing. As soon as I'm done typing it, they tell me that I spelled it wrong, even though I told them to do it the way they told me to do, because I'm doing fucking 6, 7 things. The entire time, it doesn't end there. The entire time, I'm being shelled with stories that I will never cover in the next 2 hours with the gaming stream coming up and a podcast coming up. Right? So they're supposed to help me with shit like that because of my terrible dyslexia. They insist on telling me everything that I just don't need. It's really unbelievable.
I'm keeping these misspellings on the rewind.
Thanks. Thank you.
The reality is that if you've worked on this platform for any period of time, you know that there are hundreds, if not thousands, of companies out there.
Like Gamer of Mars, when he criticized Junior Freaked Out, was he a scumbag?
They're looking to screw you over just
Oh, he didn't handle that well. He was tripping over himself.
to make a quick buck.
Does
So
anybody here handle anything well?
Sometimes, rarely.
a year ago,
Really?
I uploaded
Rarely.
these 2 videos where I talk
I'll tell you, like, no, but he already fucked it up and then pulled back. I was thinking,
Yeah, see, there you go.
I almost, yeah, you're right. Maybe you're right.
handling the proud history of this channel.
It's time for a racist Christmas story.
We're fit to burst! Baby Yoda, do.
Dab to you too, sir.
The long
I want to die.
What am I doing wrong?
and best copyright issues are annoying. At worst, they can take down your whole channel. And we realized a couple years ago that we needed to find a partner who could help us fight back and protect our.
Actually, this is the one area where I think YouTube improved. It's not perfect, but it's better.
No, but
I mean, remember, like,
yeah, it's certainly better
I
than
think
what it was.
I Hate Everything got taken down completely like twice.
No, was
Back in
that 3 years
2016,
ago?
2015, 14, it was a lot worse as far as like let me give you the idea. Everybody was on Esion. And remember, they didn't have the escrow thing if you wanted to dispute a copy strike as well.
So that big media company X doesn't get 100% of the revenue if we just, you know, accidentally use a fraction of their song. Maybe they're only claiming like 50% of the revenue or less.
Even Super Bam sounds like a gay porn, you know what I mean?
Oh, God.
Super Bam.
It's a subsidiary of Bang Bros.
Yeah. It could be.
I'm sure
This
if you,
way,
I'm
there's
sure if
someone
you
out
type
there
that into
looking
Pornhub
out
right
for
now,
our
something will
videos.
come up like
And
that.
the uncertainty about what is and isn't allowed every time you upload is just awful. And the instability in your life that yellow buttons make is literally crippling. Steph and I have been having discussions with YouTube for the last year, trying to help them understand the scope of the problem. Anyway, I can't quite go into specifics here just yet because it is still so early in the process, and honestly, there's a lot of confidentiality tied to this, but suffice it to say, we've been having a lot of success working alongside YouTube to
We've been having a lot of success on something that I can't tell you about or reference, but don't worry, we're doing great.
real talk. Most YouTuber merch, it's not great.
What are you talking about? That thing isn't saying anything.
First rule of saying real talk, you must talk like a human being. You talk like you're selling something.
Real talk, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, real talk. How do you feel about him saying real talk?
I hate bitch niggas.
And the way that these companies work is by buying a ton of wholesale fabric, and I mean hundreds of thousands of yards of wholesale fabric, and then they just make cookie cutter
That's a
pieces.
lot of
Yeah,
money,
but you know,
I guess,
I like,
for a color.
like I'm not paying any overhead either. Like, to me, that's genius if they bought a lot of wholesale because like I could never afford a merch store or be able to put t-shirts out if it wasn't for these companies. Like, we just take a cut of what you sell and we handle all the overhead. And that's probably how they do it.
We helped them start creatoring from the ground up. We were literally their only client for almost a year. The first time that we met with them, they sat us down and reviewed merch vocabulary words because
Yeah, but could they take like a 20,000, 30,000 sub? They have a following, but they're only going to sell like, you know, maybe 10 t-shirts a month. Like, why would you have custom clothing for a smaller audience? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, maybe in fairness. Oh, look who's back. I hate to put.
Fuckhead.
Terrible. You gonna help me with that being more edgy, MatPat? Feel free. Hello, Vault. What useless information do you have to tell me?
Oh, Jesus.
Everything he's saying is just not being shown to us. Like, no evidence being shown. It's just him saying, I'm doing this. You'll wait and see. I'm gonna fucking do it.
It's just kind of a giant flex. The great Diva. Diva, you're on the air.
I'm not comfortable with him talking to Susan, to be quite honest with you.
Me either. I don't trust that guy as far as I can throw him.
I'm not comfortable with it.
Me either.
I just don't think he's the guy to do it. That's just my personal opinion.
Sure.
Like, he was part of an MCN. He used to work for an MCN.
Yeah.
He literally, his job was to build channels.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, he is just, to me, like, being in that business, growing other people's channels, being behind the scene, it's just really hard for me to believe that he actually gives a fuck about the 100, like the 1K channels or the people that are trying to grow on the platform. Like, it's really hard for me to believe that he gives a fuck. I don't even know, comrade. I'm questioning you. How the fuck did you watch that bullshit?
I'm so
Put him in line. Put him in line.
Am I like banned from the black community now?
You know what? I just got beat by the black congregation, and we're gonna talk about you. We're gonna talk about it.
What is the black congregation?
You're on the docket. You're on the docket.
Where's Real Talk? Real Talk.
Real
Get
talk.
in here,
Yeah,
get in
he's
here.
the president of the black congregation.